Here are 4 tips for you to actually squeeze all the juice out of your trainer. First and foremost, you should know we love it getting good questions, even bad questions. We just love getting questions. The only time it kind of sucks is if we get the same question like 3 times in a row, where it's like, hey, I told you this like 2 times already. But that rarely happens unless you're a donkey. But usually it's people that we train. I've never trained a donkey before. Tip number 1, it's to be resourceful. When you run into an obstacle, are you gonna wait for your coach/trainer to get back to you? Or are you gonna get resourceful and try to figure it out on your own? If you need resources, don't ask for them and then just wait, because that's how you kind of got overweight in the first place, by not taking action. Action alleviates anxiety. Number 2, focus on building better habits. It's human nature to get a massive dopamine purchasing the service, purchasing the solution, spending money on something. You're getting so much dopamine in reward because you're like, oh, this is gonna help me. Oh, I'm gonna do it now. I'm serious now. And the more money you spend, the bigger that dopamine spike is. But the truth of the matter is that you are what you do every single day. It's not a quick fix. Your trainer/coach does not want you to lose 20 pounds and then gain it all back. You wanna be healthy all the way until we're old and gray. And here's the problem. Most people, they get born when they're 0 years old, most people. And then they're pretty healthy. And usually at the age of like 25, they start getting responsibilities. They start getting jobs, kids, families, all the dogs, all that stuff, mortgages, and then they start stressing themselves out and they put their health on the back burner. And then they just stay in low health, and they get some prescription medication here and there, but it's never really lasting or sustainable. And then they die, whatever, 60, 70, 80 years old. So much better if you get born at the age of 0, and then you're healthy, stay at that high health, and then you die, boom, because you got eaten by a shark or something like that. How do you stay high health? You focus on what you do every single day. And that brings me to the 3rd tip. Think slow, slow, slow. Everything is gonna take 10 times longer than what you want it to take. I know, this is not what you signed up for. I understand that. Being a millionaire, it takes time. Buying property and making massive rental income, it takes time. Losing weight, it takes time. The average American gains 20 pounds in 2 years, and then we wanna join some 6-week challenge and then starve it off by losing 20 pounds in 6 weeks by eating tilapia and asparagus, and then who cares about what happens next? And then you end up with damaged metabolisms, messed up thyroids, just like no strength, flabbiness. The only thing good, I guess, is the number on the scale, but you don't really look or feel that good. This brings me to point number 4. Never expect a 3rd nudge. If you signed up to lose weight and your trainer/coach is giving you everything you need to succeed, and you don't do it, your trainer/coach is gonna give you a nudge. Like, hey, what happened to your check-in? Are you okay? And then you say, yeah, it's usually how it sounds. And then next week you don't check in again. Then the trainer/coach comes in and says, hey, Mike, is everything okay? I didn't get your check-in. And then what do? You don't do anything. You're like, oh, you don't get back to him or her. Then your trainer/coach is gonna nudge you again for the 2nd time. And then if you don't get back then, don't expect a 3rd nudge. And this is just the brutal, honest, harsh truth. Because in the end of the day, we got streets, we got buildings, we got electricity, we got running water. We got this thing called society, but it's all a facade. It's still survival of the fittest. And the only person who cares more about you is you. America's a business. You have to rely on yourself and you have to show up for yourself. If you're not able to do that, then you are going to live a life of mediocrity, probably gonna get fat, divorce, diabetes, or you're just gonna cling on, and every month you're living paycheck to paycheck and you're just never losing weight. You never lived up to not even the slightest potential that you have. At the same time, if right now you own a business, you have a successful family, you're making money, you're lean, you're still only at 20% of your potential.